The Cash Cow Caper. In the proud, peaceful town of Millbrook, where the most exciting thing to happen all year was a squirrel sneezing in the mayor's office, 4 geniuses decided to rob a bank. They called themselves the Cash Cows because, as their self-proclaimed leader Ricky the Brain DeLuca put it, we're gonna milk that bank dry. No one had the heart to tell Ricky that cows don't rob banks. Page 1. The plan, sort of. Ricky had gathered his crew in his mom's garage, which also doubled as their operations headquarters. His whiteboard was actually the back of a pizza box, and the blueprints of the bank were a blurry Google Street View printout. Okay, Ricky announced, pacing in front of a half-inflated exercise ball. Friday night, 7 p.m. sharp. We go in, get the cash, and we're ghosts. In and out, 5 minutes, no mistakes. Ricky? Said Carla, the group's tech expert, who once reset a router and thought it made her a hacker. You said the power's going to be out, right? Right, said Ricky proudly. No lights, no alarms, no witnesses. Then how do we see? Asked Dwayne, his younger brother. Ricky paused, thinking deeply. We'll feel our way around, like ninjas. Lucky Lou, the driver, leaned back on a folding chair that looked like it hadn't supported anyone since 1984. I don't know, boss. Last time you said something was ninja level. We ended up stuck in an air vent. That was a strategic withdrawal, snapped Ricky. The chair under Lou snapped in half. The meeting ended when Ricky's mom came out with cookies and said, If you're plotting again, at least wear gloves this time. You left fingerprints all over the blender. Page 2. The break. In. Friday night arrived. The cash cows pulled up behind the First Millbrook Savings Bank in a rusty van that smelled like gasoline and disappointment. Lou had borrowed it from his cousin, who ran a mobile ferret grooming business. Everyone wore matching black ski masks, except Dwayne, who had forgotten his and was wearing a Halloween horse mask instead. You look ridiculous, Carla hissed. At least I'm anonymous, he snorted. The horse mask let out a wheezy neigh. Carla rolled her eyes and began working on the security system with her laptop. She had spent hours on YouTube watching tutorials, but unfortunately, all the tutorials were for a different model of security camera. When she pressed Disable Feed, she actually turned on the live stream to the local police department's monitor wall. Inside the police station, Officer Jenkins, halfway through a powdered donut, blinked at the screen. Hey, are those 4 idiots robbing a bank? His partner nodded. Yep, and one's wearing a horse head. Back at the bank, Ricky pried open the back door with a crowbar. The silent alarm immediately triggered, but he didn't notice. We're in, he whispered. Copy that, said Dwayne, pressing his walkie, talking to his ear like a secret agent. Except he wasn't pressing the button, he was just talking to himself through the horse mask. Inside, Ricky tripped over a mop bucket. Carla slipped on the spilled water. Dwayne tried to catch her, missed, and headbutted a filing cabinet. Lou peeked in and saw all 3 sprawled on the floor. Y'all need a minute? He asked. Get the vault open, yelled Ricky. Carla pulled out her safe-cracking device, which was actually just an electric screwdriver. Sparks flew, smoke billowed, and the screwdriver started melting. This thing's tougher than I thought, Ricky grunted. That's because it's a vault door, Ricky, said Carla. Details. Page 3. The Great Failed Escape. After 20 chaotic minutes, they gave up on the vault and decided to grab the teller drawers instead. Each of them stuffed their bags with loose bills, spare coins, and unbeknownst to them, tracking die packs. Okay, said Ricky. Lou, bring the van around. Lou pressed his walkie-talkie button. Slight problem, boss. What kind of problem? The kind that gets towed. Ricky's face turned red. You parked in a tow zone? I didn't see the sign. It was right next to the Smile You're on Camera sign. Meanwhile, Officer Jenkins and half the Millbrook police force were watching the gang live on camera. Jenkins radioed in. They're arguing about a tow truck now. Over. By the time Ricky and the gang stumbled outside bags in hand, faces sweaty, die packs seconds from exploding, the van was gone. They froze as a tow truck pulled away in the distance. Okay, Ricky said, thinking fast. We'll take the alley and hide at the car wash. The 24-hour one? Asked Carla. Yeah. Why? Because that's where the police park their cruisers. As if on cue, 3 squad cars screeched around the corner. Dwayne, still wearing the horse mask, screamed, "Every man for himself!" and galloped into a trash can. The dye packs exploded. Pink clouds filled the air. Ricky tripped over a curb. Lou slipped on his own shoe. Carla got her laptop stuck in a bush, and Dwayne kept neighing until the cops caught him. Page 4. The aftermath. In court, the prosecution didn't even need witnesses. They had hours of HD footage of the gang, complete with audio commentary from Dwayne's horse mask. The judge sighed deeply. Mr. DeLuca, is there anything you'd like to say before sentencing? Ricky straightened his orange jumpsuit. Yes, Your Honor. We would have gotten away with it if it weren't for that faulty screwdriver. The judge blinked. And the live camera feed? Ricky frowned. That too. Carla raised her hand. Also, Dwayne set his mask on fire trying to toast a Pop-Tart in the holding cell. Objection! Dwayne neighed. The judge banged the gavel. 5 years. Each. And please never rob anything again. As the guards led them away, Ricky muttered, Don't worry, boys. We'll plan something bigger next time. Carla groaned. Next time, I'm robbing a lemonade stand. From the back of the line, Dwayne's muffled voice said, Do they have lemonade in prison? Lou sighed. Only if you make it from toilet water. Ricky thought for a moment, then said proudly, Well, that's one way to start a business. And that was the end of the Cash Cow caper, a gang so bad at crime, even the police thanked them for making the paperwork easy.